Hi, welcome to today's session, how to generate money fast. This will be a game changer so you understand how to get your ROI in the quickest way possible. So what you're going to get from today's session, I'm going to take you through why you need to take responsibility for your return on investment, what is a fast return on investment, how we benchmark your progress so you get massive results, and how you get an automatic ROI, return on investment, just by being here, and what this means for your future tasking to complete in today's session. Right, so why you need to take responsibility for your ROI. If you don't take responsibility for all your actions and for your results, this will not work because I can't force you to do it. Coaching, as you know, is a two-way process. I can't just do it to you and it works. You have reasons or you have results. You can't have both. You either have reasons why you don't have the results or you have the results. And so the whole way through, as a great coach, you should know that you need to hold your clients to accountability to take ownership over their actions and decisions, regardless of the external factors. You can't have both. You have one or the other. It's one or the other. All right. So you have reasons why you didn't get the results, or you have the results that you want. But you can't have both. It is your choice, and I can't force you to do the work. I can make it easy for you to do the work, but you have to be willing to do the work. It is your responsibility to do the work to get the results. Ed, I want to make this work fast. You will get results if you do as we tell you to do. It's as simple as that. You will not get results if you do not do what we tell you to do. Ed, how big will my results be? Your results are a direct reflection of what you put into this. If you put nothing in, you put nothing into this, you'll get nothing back. If you put an hour in a week, you will get nothing back. It's up to you to make this work. It's your responsibility to do the work. We can't make you do it. You have to do it. We made it so easy. All you have to do is follow the process. We'll be there with you and answer every question you have. But if you don't ask the question, we can't help you. If you don't do the work as we have designed it, you lose all ability of claiming the result. You cannot come back to us and say, I half did it and it didn't work. It doesn't work like that. Now, this is really important. You say, Ed, why are you so strong on this? Because this is the world in which we live in. Today, people are very overwhelmed and diluted in their focus, and your clients will be too. And so you have to get them to do the work. All right, it's like buying an exercise bike. You can't complain that you didn't lose weight, all right, when you bought a great exercise bike, but you just didn't use it properly. You bought this great bike, it tells you how to use it, and you don't use it like they tell you how to use it. You can't complain it doesn't work. You don't work. So you either do it or you don't do it, but you didn't use it properly or you didn't control your calories, all right, what that means is that you won't get the result. It's like a juicer. Every day I use my juicer or in my blender. I have celery every day. Guess what you get when you put celery into a juicer? What do you get? What do you get when you put celery in is you get celery out. Crazy stuff, right? You put celery in, you get celery out. If you put tomatoes in, what do you get out the other side? Tomatoes. All right. So you put celery in, you get celery out. Guess what you get when you put ginger in? You get ginger out. It's as simple as that. Guess what you get when you put nothing in? You get nothing out. It's as simple as that. What do you put? What if you put in, the wrong ingredients, you get the wrong ingredients out. It's as simple as that. Guess what you get when you put very little in? You get very little out. Okay? And so guess what you do if you don't like your results out? All right, you don't like your results out. You put more in to get more results out. Do you see how that works? So this is exactly why you need to do this for your clients also. What kind of coach would you be if you complained and blamed others? What kind of coach would you be if you didn't take ownership over all your decisions? And what kind of coach would you be if you didn't follow through on your actions? Now, this is really important because I think a lot of people live in delusion in this area, and they think they have this label that they're an empowered individual until they hit something that they don't know how to do. Ads, for example, or like setting up funnels, for example, or sales processes. And they're really positive in some areas of their life. Then they hit this thing that they can't handle, and then they lose it. And that's about being fully integrated. If you find yourself, up against it because you're doing something new, what does that mean? It means it's a new challenge. It means it's a new opportunity to get stronger. Okay, so what is a fast ROI in today's market? This is really important because people are very delusional about this. You can get your ROI back very fast. You have to earn your right, though, to claim the result, but it'll be easy for you to do that. But look at this, like say a property business versus an online business. Okay, now most people think, oh my God, property is such an amazing investment opportunity. But the truth is, a property business, if you put 100,000 into a property in London, and you would be very, very lucky to get 10% ROI. People are really happy about that. What does that mean? That means it takes you 10 years to break even. As in, you put 100,000 in, you get 10 grand back per year, 10 years to break even. This is a fast ROI. 10 years to break even is a fast ROI, and people are really happy with that. Now, most people can never get 10% in the property market. You'll be lucky to get 3 or 4%. And so you also, just because you own the house, it doesn't mean it's an actual profit, because you have to sell it to get that profit. So it's a liability if you live in it. And so therefore, my point is, that's a fast ROI. So that's a property business for you. Now here's a traditional business. A traditional business used to be a fast ROI as well. I invested 150,000 into a beauty salon. We struggled big time. It was high overheads. It was really hard to scale. It took 5 years to get our money back. And that was a good ROI, 5 years to get your money back. Same, I had a restaurant chain. I invested 250,000 into a restaurant. We franchised it. Every time we wanted to scale, we'd have to find massive lumps of cash, then be tied down to a 5-year lease minimum. Sometimes the locations would take 5 years to break even. Now, my point again is 5 years for a traditional business used to be a fast ROI. You'd be locked into business for years and years and years and years, and hopefully you'd sell out and make a profit. Business was very difficult to grow, and it was a slow burner. The maximum profit we took was 60K per shop, regardless of what we did, which meant on average it would take us 4 to 5 years to break even, just get our money back. I also had a traditional business in the clothing industry. I had a clothing brand back in the day. It was so difficult to scale. The overheads were super expensive. The margins were very tight. 5 to 6 years to make your money back. Now, why am I telling you this? Why am I telling you this? Because the online business changed the game. An online information-based business set up the COA way is the fastest ROI business in the world. There is no model that is faster and a lower overhead to run. So for you to get 1 times ROA in 3 months is 10 years faster than property. So understand that. This is 10 years faster than property. Most of you will get a lot more than that. Some of you won't, because you'll become a victim. It's rare, but it does happen. You become a complainer blamer. But this is high profit margin, low overhead, and easy to scale. There is no online model that is as efficient as what you're going through right now. That's what I want you to get excited about. That's what I was telling you earlier, right? It takes so long in property, it takes so long in traditional business. This can happen really fast. This is why you got to do the work. It's just a numbers game. All right, that's the reason why dragons want to be in the den and the sharks want to be in the tank. This is why the dragons want to be in the den. This is why the sharks want to be in the tank, because they want to acquire the quickest generators of income, which are online business models that are dialed in and that they have infrastructure. Not that you'll need venture capital, because you're going to self-fund yourself to the millions. Exactly what we did, without giving away any of your equity, and only at a later stage when you really, really want to scale would you ever give away equity. So you can have full control. So look, so what stops people then? Victim thinking, defined by excuses. Okay, so look, person A is a victim, is full of these excuses. Because the online space is the fastest business model in the world, it attracts the masses. When the wrong people try to attempt this, they fail, because they are weak and unresourceful, because they hit some bumps in the road and they complain rather than getting on with the work, because they believe that they're entitled to the result without doing any work to obtain it and have unrealistic expectations, because they use excuses as a reason that they can't do something. So what stops people is they become a victim to excuse making. Here's a list of excuses you can't use so you can avoid becoming a victim. Because if you want to become a real business owner, They won't have these excuses. Number one, I don't have time to complete the program. You make the time to complete the program. I will make the time and complete section 1 to 2 in a weekend or 1 hour per day for 4 weeks. It's not a lot. All right. Number two, I have a family crisis, so I couldn't commit to the program. This is the reason, is what you need to say. I need this program so I can provide for my family and make this a priority. As you grow your business, your family will come with different crises. That's the way it goes. It doesn't mean you stop your business. Just because someone is ill in your family doesn't mean that you stop looking after yourself. You still have to move further forward. It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean it's not sad. I've had, very ill family members. I have one right now. It doesn't mean I don't stop. Doesn't mean I don't stop and move forward. You have to keep moving forward. I'm not saying you can't mourn. I'm not saying that. But you have to still generate an income, just like you have to shower, just like you have to wash your teeth, just like you have to eat food. These are essentials. Growing your business is essential. Number three, I've been unwell, so I couldn't commit to this program. Again, this is the reason that you're going to write this, that I need this program so I can provide for my family and make this a priority to earn more money and get healthier. If you're burnt out, you're getting ill, you need to look at your food. You need more time. You need efficiency. And so you need to make more money on your terms to get more effective. And this is exactly why you're going to keep going through the program. I've been unwell, all right, whilst we were growing our business. I'm sure you have too. You just have to move forward. All right, you do the best that you can with what you have. Number four, something didn't work straight away, so I gave up. I will commit to getting better and taking action to get this sorted rapidly. Your ad most likely won't work straight away. You may have to tweak it a couple of times. But if you say I tweaked it 3 times and gave up, I, out of thousands of possible ad variations, I've given you one framework to work on. And you may have to tweak it a couple of times, that's for sure. But it will work if you just keep moving forward. Just so you know, as of right now, this is what's going on in my life. And there's never this perfect time to get everything done. People always think, oh my God, like when I'm more successful, I'm gonna have loads of time. As you become more successful, you will get more constraints on your time. And so as you become more successful, you have to get better at managing your time and being productive with the time that you have. And so the whole thing about time is delusional because people think, 6 months time, I'll have more time. No, you won't. You'll have exactly the same amount of time available as you do right now because something else will fill it. As of right now, my mum has cancer, which means it's a considerable amount of stress that we are consistently dealing with. My dad is also going blind. And I am, a fundamental piece of looking after that. My brother has 2 kids. My sister has 2 kids. I don't have any kids, which means that I'm a primary person to look after that. And as I'm sure you've had parents or people that are ill in your life, it's an ongoing management of stuff that you have to do all the time. And that's life. Both need looking after. And, that's what it comes down to. My partner's had a bad operation, so I'm also looking after her, as well as while she's going back and forward to different countries to try and sort it out. So that's additional stress. I also help her manage her business, which she's 4 years into. And at that moment of like trying to get other people to do stuff. So she's in a transition period of getting other staff to do stuff, which is a constant management like anything in life. Plus, she's just caught COVID. So let's just be frank. I'm feeling good today. However, which means I will get it. So I've got like today and tomorrow to bang this out before I get smashed with COVID. All right. I've just developed COVID and I have less than a day to finish this. So in between doing this, I went and got a test and I've actually got COVID as of speaking right now. So I've got maximum, as I said, a day or 2 days before I get, I've had COVID before. I just get super tired and it's going to slow down the whole recording process. So it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to get on with it. One of my dogs, Bambi, has major seizures and needs constant care. She's beside me now. We've got to go back to the vet. She's got a liver problem. She needs 8 periods of medication per day. It's just is what it is. And then the other dog, Belle, wants to hump Bambi all day. So I need to get her spayed. Right, and I'm just preparing everything for Bali coming up. So I've got less than 4 weeks to get ready for that, which means I need to do slides from that, which increases the amount of pressure alongside managing, the business as it always needs managing. right? So my brother's also annoyed at me because I missed my flight to go to see him in Dubai, and he was pressurizing me. He's like, "You got to come before you go to Bali," and I was like, I've got to get all of this stuff sorted, all right? And so my point is, I'm not saying I'm any different to you. That's my point. Like, we always have this stuff to manage. All right. I need to write a speech for my auntie's birthday, which is coming up. So that, again, another thing I have to do. I need to raise another 300K to make sure my end of the deal is covered for Linear, which is my investment company. We've just had a deal fall out. We weren't able to raise the capital because we thought we'd have more cash flow, but we put it into a different deal. And my side of that company is to raise capital. So I've got to find another 300K. Do you have it? Can you lend it to me? I'll give you a good rate. Then I had a deal last week, which I agreed a 50K kind of backhand purchase. He now needs another 10K to make that happen to a property sourcer. So I need to find another 10K on top of that. Do you have that? Just out of curiosity. Anyway, I'm kidding, of course. Like, the usual everyday runnings of my business continue whilst life continues. So like, my point is that you can't say anything that comes up is an excuse. You can't use excuses to say that you haven't been able to do the program. Why? Because your life will continually have these things, right? Life continually moves further forward. Life happens, right? We're not here to say, hey, can I just pause life? It doesn't work like that, right? You have to get better, right? You have to manage your life better. You have to manage your business better. And this is a big part of it. As you become someone that realizes you cannot pause life, you just get better. You stop getting bitter about stuff and you get better. So don't get bitter, just get better. It's simple as that. And that's why we always encourage you to take action. When you take action, you get results. When you get results, you get rewarded. That's why we do one-to-one support with you when you get results, because that's a reward. Not only do you get the reward of taking the action, you get the reward of getting the result, you also get rewarded from us by getting more one-to-one support. And so, it's an essential component, because the world, they think overthinking is this really, like, it's a normal thing. You can't say, oh, I've been overthinking. Overthinking is underacting, right? The more you overthink, the more you don't take action, right? And the more you don't take action, the less results that you get. The less results that you get, the less rewards you get. And so overthinking is a real curse. And so overthinking is underacting. All right. So thus, take action, you get results, you get rewarded. That's how we roll. That's why we're here for you every step of the way. The more you do, the more we're here for you. The less you do, the less we're here for you. The more you do, the more we're here for you. The less you do, the less we're here for you. It's as simple as that. I also recommend you do the same in your coaching program as well, because it rewards action takers. Overthinking is what? Underacting. Take action, get results, get rewarded. Let's go. So Ed, is there a real excuse that I can use that is okay? So for example, does this work? I'm overwhelmed right now, so I'm not going to go in and save them. You got 30 seconds. Of course you're going to go running through because you love them. I don't know what to do. If you love them, you see them, you know they're there, bang, you just go for it. But I'm tired, I had a long day at work. It doesn't matter. You love that person, you're going to do it. But I'm not sure if I'm good enough. You're not going to sit there and question. No, you're just going to run straight through, grab them and get them out as quick as possible. Look, I've been really unwell. The person that you love the most, is that going to work? Of course it's not. I've been going through a divorce. Nah, no one cares. Go for it. Get it done. My child has been killed. Even my child has been killed is not going to stop you from going into that house and grabbing the person that you love the most. And this is how you got to look at growing your business. It is going to be the vehicle that sets you free. It's going to be the vehicle that allows you to do everything in your life, and you will continually grow it for the rest of your life, and it never stops. It is never get to stage where you just go, yeah, I'm going to stop, because that's the human existence. It's human journey of growth and expansion. Okay, so reasons or results, you can't have both. You have reasons why you don't have the results, or you have results. It's up to you. Excuses or results. You either have excuses or you have results. So what are the facts that online businesses are the fastest, Ed? Specifically, because facts don't lie. Numbers are the facts. Numbers don't lie. So look at these numbers. Look, say the goal is 10,000, right? Price point of 1,500 is the minimum we recommend. You only need 7 clients, and you're at 10,000 a month. All right, that's 20 book calls. Okay, you need to close 7 of them. Cost per book call is $100. Say, for example, that your ad spend is 2,000 to generate 10,000. Okay, now I'm not saying you start straight away with 2,000. Look, no, pay attention. I'm not saying start with 2,000. I'm showing you these numbers so you understand. All right, once we increase your price point, look what happens to the numbers. All right, that's a total 10,000 a month. So say, for example, the goal is 10,000. We increase your price point. We get your offer dialed in, which we're doing in this section. All right, we get same clients amount, 7 clients, 20 book calls, potential people that want to work with us. We only close 7 of them. If you close more, of course, it goes up. $100 per book call is an average. It could be less, could be more. But look what happens. We spend the same amount, but this time we generated 24,000 in a month without doing any more work. Can I get a hell yes for that? Look at what happens, okay? Goal, 10,000, price point 5,000 now. We're still doing the same amount of clients, 7 clients, 20 book calls, $100 per book call, 2,000 on ad spend, and we bank 35,000. You won't do that in any other business model in the world. That is what we're talking about. Look at this, 10,000, price point 5,000. This time we increased the amount of clients that we took on. We doubled it. Went from 7 to 14. All right, we needed more book calls. We spent, we got 40 book calls. We spent $100 per book call. You could do a lot less. You could do a bit more. All right, so your ad spend goes up. It went from 2,000 to 4,000, but this is how much we banked, 70,000 a month. That is what I'm talking about. This is what we're talking about. This is the process. Imagine banking 70,000 consistent months. All right, with only onboarding 14 clients a month. It's not a lot. So pay attention. What you need is the right system to follow. You have this now. Go through it. All right, do not give up. We're here for you. What you need is the right support. You have this. We are here for you. What you need is the right mindset. We're going to fix this for you. We're going to do this together. And what you need is cash flow also, and we're going to help you get that. Right, pay attention. I'm not saying you have to start with 2K ad spend straight away. I just wanted you to see the numbers. We're going to build this up, so do not worry. One more time, do not worry. We start you small and then you build up. There's no need to panic. However, once it's working, and if you want to shift your financial freedom and you want to make it fast, I have borrowed money to spend money on ads to make a fast ROI. We have lots of clients that do the same as well. There are many times where I've had to put on a live event. I spent 50,000 on ad spend and did a total profit of around 268,000. Was one of my, I'd say one of my previous events. Sometimes you just don't have the cash flow available, so you have to go out and leverage it. This is part of being a serious business owner. And so this is one of the events that I actually went out. I spent 52K in ads to fill this event. I sold 260 in coaching programs. That is a 4 times ROI in less than a month. All right, so in less than a month, that's absolutely massive. Not a year, a month. Okay, so look, remember the goal of a credit card is to leverage the money and pay it off at the end of the month with your business. And so you will need to get credit cards so you can leverage debt to run your ads so you can get loyalty points and extra cash. So for example, we have an American Express and we pump in, we can take it up to 160,000 a month, I believe at the moment. I think we can do a little bit more on our other one as well. But imagine running that sort of ad budget and not putting that through a loyalty card. You miss out all of those points. So if you're stuck with cash, borrow the cash, make it back by going through the program and closing clients as soon as possible. So money's never a block. Every single successful entrepreneur has to borrow money at some stage. I know that people go, oh no, I don't want to, have credit. Credit is a good thing. Now, I've got an investment-based business. We are constantly in debt. We're currently in a deal that's 11.8 mil, and we have to borrow money from the bank to get access to the deal so that we can leverage that money. And total debt is total debt of the entire deal, which is 11.8 mil. So that's the total debt. Now, we will get the deal. We'll borrow the money from the bank. We'll sell the deal off, clear a profit, and then clear off the debt. That's how you roll. That's how you grow. Okay, so do not get a credit card and go on holiday. That's not cool. Do not buy fancy stuff you do not need. Do not live beyond your needs. This is not let's go and post some Instagram pictures because you bought a bag or some shoes or something stupid like that. All right, you get a credit card to leverage the cash to make more cash, to leverage the skills to make more cash. If you can't get the skills, get the skills. I did a credit card for my first program, borrowed the money, and then paid back the money when I started to make money back. To leverage your business to make more cash. Get a credit card to leverage your business to make more cash. Ed, I thought debt was bad. Every business person leverages debt effectively and pays it off. A mortgage is debt. And what you're doing is betting and hoping that your house will go up in value in 30 years' time, which it most likely won't. So it's a waste of time. Go into debt for your business and pay the money back fast so you can scale. If you don't believe me, listen to Frank Abagnale. He is the #1 FBI expert in the world on fraud prevention, to why you should never use your debit card and only leverage a credit card. Made famous in the true film Catch Me If You Can. Frank Abagnale has now prevented billions worth of frauds. And what he says is that you've got to use a credit card. If you don't use a credit card and you're using a debit card, you're putting yourself at risk. So what are the numbers again? Look, this is all based on the numbers. Imagine you want a 10,000 goal per month, price point at 5K. Again, look, 1,500 minimum, 2,500 is pretty standard. 5 when you start to get good. Clients per month, 14. Booked calls, 40, as in you'd need, potentially 40 people to speak to. All right, cost per book call is $100. That means you spent $4,000 on ad spend, but you banked 70,000. So you start to look at, we need a price point. We need to get a potential amount of people booking calls with us, and we need to close those people. It's just a numbers game. All right, if it costs you $300 to get 30 potential leads, that's $10 per lead. 5 book a consultation call with you, that's $60 per book call. Look, it could be more, could be less, doesn't really matter. It depends on your niche. Right, you sell 2% on a $1,500 coaching program, 2 times 1,500, you make $3,000. You spent $300, right? You got 5 people that booked in a consultation call with you. You sell 2%, so you sell 2 of them, all right? $1,500 coaching program, you make $3,000. All right, that's a 10x ROI. That's still massive. All right, that's 1,000% return on your money. It's huge. All right, that's like having a money printer. It's like going down to the bank, giving them $300, and they gave you back 3,000. That's pretty cool, right? It's like going to a cash machine, putting $1 in and getting $10 back. How much would you put into a cash machine the next day? Everything you got, right? This is why your business is the quickest income generator in the world. Your business is like having your own money printer. When you follow our COA process and go through it, this is what you can get access to. So how we benchmark your progress, because you need an ROI. Again, we benchmark your performance every step of the way, so you don't get stuck in your own thinking. So you see how much you're progressing, because sometimes I got tired of people going like, oh, it's not really a big deal. I only just sold like 3 clients. I'm like, that's amazing. You came from 0 to 3. It's amazing. And that's the human nature. Humans put things down all the time. We need to transform how you currently think to get your outcome. The big part of this is going to be the accountability process. We need to increase your effort and output to get your outcome. We track your usage through the program also, so we know if you're doing the work. So we can see if you're doing the work or not. We can see how long you logged in for as well, how many times you logged in, etc. What you have completed and what you've not completed. And I'm being 100% transparent because I want you to know that we can track you every step of the way. So for example, we can see how much progress you've taken in the sections. We can see exactly if you've completed the modules or not. We can see if you completed the tasking or not. So how to get your ROI back in the fastest way possible. Decide, first of all, how you're going to complete the program. Option A, complete it in a weekend, or option B, an hour a day for 4 weeks. What's best for you? Choose. Number 2, write out your numbers, and we're going to build on this as you go through, so it'll make more sense. Don't overthink of it. Just get it done. It'll make more sense as you go through it. and apply for a credit card and increase your limits so that you can start spending on ads down the line. It's important that you get a credit card, get an American Express is probably the best for the points, and increase your limits so that you can expand. Write out the list of excuses that you're not going to say. Okay, and write out the list of ways in which you can get an ROI from this program. This is going to be the tasking. Let me go straight into this because our first goal is going to be the 10K month. All right, when you hit that 10K month, post in the group and keep us updated. Now, if you're already doing 10K months and beyond, all right, that's great. Okay, then that's 100K month. Okay, or 100K in the set time period, whatever it may be. Okay, we'll send you a special award to celebrate this milestone in your life. It's very important to benchmark your performance because, you know, like you'll be putting a lot of effort in and sometimes your family don't appreciate it. And, you know, having an award is a big part of them seeing your effort. You will get a one-to-one with me or my team, and we'll design your next steps for you and you'll help you design a unique offer that stands you out. My one-to-one fee is currently 60K. However, if I'm giving you my time for free to keep you motivated so that you keep on going, as I said, sometimes, more often it will be me. However, sometimes it will be my team, depending again on how much I've got going on, right? Focus on your target of 10K or more month first. When you have hit that target, you will get membership to the 10K club. Post a video in the group and you will get a one-to-one with myself or my team and we'll refine your strategy. Your 10K a month award will be sent to you and this is what it'll be looking like. And again, it's a big indication to how much you put in so your family can see it and we can celebrate your amazingness. It's a big part of, if we condition good behavior, then more good behavior occurs. So it's much easier to hit it again and again and again. Post a group and a picture of you holding your award. Give us your best acceptance speech so we can celebrate you. And you get a one-to-one with me or my team, depending again on my availability. So look, the 100K target, next focus on your target of 100K or more. When you have hit this target, you will get membership to the 100K club. Post a video in the group, same process, and you'll get a one-to-one with myself or my team, your 100K a month award. And it's going to be a game changer for you. All right. We noticed that as our students started to hit these milestones, they believe in themselves more. Because they believe in themselves more, they accelerate quicker and faster. So post in the group so that we can all celebrate in your success. Give us your best acceptance speech so we can celebrate you. And you get, as I said, a one-to-one with myself or my team. One-to-ones with your clients. Look, just a heads up. Like, this is a really strong process. I've been doing it for many years. So when our clients hit benchmarks, they get one-to-ones. Results, all right, if you do the work, you get results, you get rewarded, all right? Work, results, rewards, okay? One of those rewards are more personalized support, okay? Whether it's my team or myself. This is really important. So I want you to understand how we do this so you can copy the same process, because your clients, if you reward them on work, they will do more, they will get more results, they'll be happier. So as I said, this is really powerful. Be proud of your clients because it will be some of your best content. Number one, you get to spend quality time with them and you get a testimonial of their journey through your program as well. And so for many, many years, I've incorporated our clients into what we do, live events. This is a live event I had for my book launch. I invited 700 of my clients at the time. I used to bring other entrepreneurs. This was Matt Patton, who's a Virgin startup mentor. He hired our consultancy agency and sold his business for 100 million. We used the COA process on his business. And Winston was a guy who I brought up as a speaker. He got on the TEDx stage after he came to one of our events. Levi Roots, he was the first kind of entrepreneur on Dragon's Den. He's now net worth over 35 million. And so I used to invite all of these like people in the industry talking about their coaching businesses. Some of those businesses had hire our services. My point is, Joe Elvin hired our services, editor of Glamour and You magazines. The point is that they were all people that had coaching business. Richard Jones, first magician to win Britain's Got Talent, my brother who was in the audience once. But look, I used to do these events and I used to get everyone in the room and then give all of our clients these awards because it's a big part of believing in yourself, other people seeing you, making an amazing experience of it. Okay, and so regardless, what I want you to get from this is as you start to grow, bring your clients with you. All right. All of my team have been built up through clients, have come through the process. And so for many, many years, we've incorporated our clients into the journey of them as they've grown and as we've started to expand our business and build a community. Community is everything. We do a lot of like really cool stuff together. And so you'll be, make sure you take a note that regardless of wherever you're in the world, we do stuff all over the world together. And be proud of your clients. I'm proud of mine. I think about their impact in the world today. I think about my clients and how much impact they're making rather than my level of impact today. So yeah, in every stage of your journey, bring as many of your clients with you and just be really proud of the results that they get. Do sessions with them, give them rewards like I do with you, okay? And so look, that being said, this is an important part of you getting those awards is the benchmarking process. So please, one more time, make sure you fill out the progress and support, complete the weekly accountability tracker. We will send it to you via email. Be honest with yourself, ask your questions, be prepared to do the work to get the results. It's going to be great. So look, just a heads up, sometimes people go like, they go through the program and they're like, oh my God, I've got so much stuff. Like I didn't realize we had so many assets. And so, one of my clients was like, why don't you just list all of the asset worth? Because I didn't realize how much I got at, I didn't realize how much was in COA. And, I didn't get told on the consultation process. You're not going to because it's too overwhelming, right? But I just want you to understand when you need these assets, they're here for you. All right, most of our clients get their ROI very fast, and here are some of the ways how. Because they get their mindset fixed, so they become more active and generate more income. They get their message aligned, so they sell more on their current list or social media audiences. We've had lots of clients just join, get their message aligned, and then they've sold straight into their audience. We've had clients do over 100K just by that process alone. We've had clients getting their organics into their cool funnel so that they get paid clients. They had loads of organic marketing, never monetized it, and just put it all into their cool funnel. And again, have done over 100K in that. Getting their list into the cool funnel so they get paid clients. Getting their ads set up so they get new leads into the cool funnel. Getting their sales process sorted through the closer process to make sales from organic social media, original list, live events in person, old business contacts from ads, you name it. So look, I'm just listing the ways of which our clients have had the ROI, saving the time and money to figure out all the tech, email scripts and email copy, getting their program sorted because they copied our structure, getting their delivery sorted because they copied our structure, getting their live and automated webinars sorted so they can make sales at the level they want, getting increased client results because they copied our delivery structure, getting increased client results because they copied our testimonial structure. By being part of our community, their ability to level up was transformed. We've had clients, I had a client recently, she was stuck at like 400-500 a month, went to 25,000 a month just by being in the group alone, she said, just by being part of the group. Getting increased sales due to copy our clients' contracts, terms and conditions, getting their ads back by copying our get your account back in resources, getting increased in performance due to the epic consistent support. All right, the COA system, tech support, live clinics, accountability tracker. These are all huge value. Leveling up just by investing in the program in of itself. This is really important. You have to pay attention in life. You will get some clients that are completely delusional. It's just the way that you go. As you grow your coaching business, you'll get some really delusional people. And look, just a heads up, if you're one of those people that are delusional on your expectation in the online space, people think they're going to put 20 grand in and make 700 million back in less than a day, then this is for you, because by already investing in this program, you have got an ROI because we have given you an asset as part of your investment. I know in today's world, people may find this difficult because they expect everything to be free. And they don't understand they actually have to put money in to make money. Like everyone starts with no money and they have to build that belief. And I still have to leverage money in order to make money. Richard Branson still leverages money to make money. And that is a shift in from job mentality to like entrepreneurial thinking. Like the big companies like Three, they made a loss for 10 years and then turned $1 billion profit. There has to be a down to go up. And If you were to buy an investment into a funnel, it would cost you a lot more than what you're getting access to. And I know today people think, oh my God, I just get free access to Facebook and YouTube's free and all of this stuff is free. YouTube is free because people like me pay ads to be on YouTube, right? Which means that they can allow the majority, the 10%, the 80%, 90% that are not, particularly successful, just to consume information for free. So look, the global wealth pyramid is split up into the 10% of any niche own the entire wealth of that niche. And so you start to become a 10% thinker, and a 10% thinker is investing into your skill set, investing into your business to make money in the future. And, back in the day when I used to run my business, I'd pay 30,000 for data and I'd get one email send out. That was it. Right? That was all. And then when social media came out, it changed the entire game. But you have been spoiled up until now. The first online program, like we're not talking Kajabi, I got quoted $86,000 to build it. 86,000. So look, it's nothing like that. And I just want you to understand it. And it's not fair on you because you have been spoiled and you have to understand that. And the more spoiled you think that, if you come from a spoiled mind, you just won't be successful. That's the problem. And I don't want you to not be successful. So that's why I'm taking you through this. Because as you know already, you've got residual value in the system. If you were to buy a funnel, it would cost you 20 grand minimum. If it was a decent funnel that's been tested, battlefield tested, as I said, last year alone, we spent 340,000 just testing different avenues so that we could, strengthen what we do for you. That's on top of the 420,000 it costs us every year to run an amazing team to support you. Email sequences, 20 grand minimum. Automation setup, minimum 10 grand. You could go to Upwork and pay someone, $300, get access to them for like 10 hours, and you've gone through 3 grand and they wouldn't have been able to do half of this. Ad script setup, 10 grand. Consultation scripts, 20 grand. Terms conditioned, an easy 5 grand, easy 10 grand. Client contracts, easy 10 grand. And so that is an average asset value of the system that you've got already. You don't have to go out and buy a funnel. You don't have to pay designers to change it. Just like when I did, I started at 10 grand, bought a funnel, and I had to, monthly charges, ongoing costs, ongoing fees. Every time I changed it, it cost me more money. And then when I left, I left without anything. And you have that for the rest of your ongoing business. Once that's set up, it's good to go. And it's got no ongoing cost to us, just the software to run it. If you choose to continue to support, as I said, 40% of our clients stay at the same level, continue with the support, and 50% tend to upgrade to the advanced sales program and then continue to advance to support their business because they see the value in it and it saves them a lot of money. If you were to hire my team individually, it would cost you a lot of money, but you can get access to them without having to spend a fortune. So you've already got an automated ROI. Let's go out and use it. Let's maximize it. Let's not be spoiled and let's go. Okay, so what this means for you in the future, this unlocks your future. A system set up that will get you potential clients at will, like click of a finger. All right, you will have the foundation set up for scale. The more effort you put into this, the more it will pay you back. The more effort you put into your life, the more you'll get back what you deserve. If you expect to put nothing in, you will get nothing back. You get what you need in life to become the person that you are meant to become. You might not like the results that you got so far, but it is what it is, and that's what you got so far. When you put in, all right, especially to the ad systems, etc., they will give you immediate feedback on your message. You might not like that immediate feedback, but it means that we can refine it and get better. Don't get bitter, get better. Don't get bitter, get better. So based on what you put in so far is exactly what you get. So here's a reminder of what you got so far. We went through why you need to take responsibility for your ROI. We went through what is a fast ROI, because most people think, in the online space, you can do crazy numbers if you do the work. If you do the work, and the point of this is so that you do the work and you get excited about it. People go into a property business, put 100 grand in, get 10 grand back over a year, and are super excited about that. You can do a lot more than that. All right, how we benchmark your progress, do the accountability form, how you get an automatic ROI, understanding 89,000 worth of asset already free, what this means for your future, tasking to complete now. So let's do that tasking. All right, here's what you need to complete. Complete your tasking now. All right, there are 5 tasks here for you to complete. Set time, 30 minutes to complete. Stick to the time, get it done. Get a countdown timer. It's proven that if you get a countdown timer, you'll do it quicker. All right, number one is write out, decide how you're going to complete the program. This is very important. You're going to do it in a weekend, or you're going to do an hour every day for 4 weeks. Do it as quickly as you can. All right, and then write out your numbers. We build this with you. So for example, what do you want to hit per month? What's your price point? How many clients would you need per month to get that? How many book calls do you need, as in potential clients? All right, how many do you, if you had 50 clients book in and you close 50%, that's 25 clients onboarded. What's the cost per book call? We're going to build this with you. All right, understand how much you're going to need to spend in order to get book calls through that. Now, of course, we're going to go through organics first. If you have any, if you don't worry about it. But this is just an overview, okay? Don't worry about it. It's just that you don't know, Ed, I don't understand this yet. Don't worry, you will do. Keep going through the program. Task number 3, get a credit card, increase your limits. And if you do not have one, go and get one. We use an American Express business that has a 120K limit per month. We also have a Virgin credit card that has more as well. You can watch the video with Frank Abagnale, why you should never use a debit card and only use a credit card. I'll put the link below. All right, write out the list of excuses you can't use to avoid becoming a victim. List of excuses you can't use so you can avoid becoming a victim, because if you want to become a real business owner, you won't have these, okay? I don't have time to complete the program. I'll make the time complete section 1 to 2 in a weekend, or 1 per day for 4 weeks. I have a family crisis, so I couldn't commit to the program. This is the reason I need this program, so I can provide for my family and make this a priority. I will make it work. Like hundreds and thousands of other business owners that have had family crises and move further forward. You're going to be the same. I've been unwell, so I couldn't commit to the program. This is the reason I need the program, so I can provide for my family and make this a priority to earn more money and get healthier, so I can buy back my time. I spend about 4 hours a morning, just so you know, on my health regime. It's intense. And I could not do what I do without my health regime. Health is everything. So you've got to become healthier. You've got to earn more money and become healthier, because organic is not cheap. Something didn't work straight away, so I gave up. I will commit to getting better and take action to get this sorted rapidly. Don't get bitter, get better. All right. So look, task 5, write out the ways in which you can get your ROI through the program so you're clear. You could get your mindset fixed so you can become more active and generate more income. You could get your message aligned so you sell more clients to your current list or social media audience. You could get your organics into the cool funnel so that you can get paid clients. You can get your list into a cool funnel so they can get paid clients. Get your ad up to get new leads into the cool funnel. You can get, from the sales process, the closer process, you can make sales through organics, live events, old business contacts from ads. All right, saving the time and money to figure out all the tech and emails is a massive ROI. Ad scripts, email copy, getting your program sorted because you copied our structure, getting the delivery sorted because you copied our structure, getting the live automated webinar sorted because you copied our structure, getting increased client results because you copied our structure, getting increased client results because you copied our testimonial structure, being part of our community and your ability to level up will transform. So just being part of the group, you transformed, getting increased sales due to copying our clients' contracts, terms and conditions, getting your ads back by copying our get your account back in the resources, getting increased in performance due to epic consistent support, the COA system, tech support, live clinics, accountability tracker, leveling up just by investing in this program itself. There's multiple ways in which you can get an ROI. So I gave you all of the ways so that you can make sure that you can see how you can get a very high ROI from your investment. So look, that being said, complete your tasking now. As always, we are here for you every step of the way. We got your back no matter what happens. Never give up on your dreams. My name's Ed JC Smith. I will see you on the next module. Go, go, go. Do your tasking. Let's go, 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 go.